So Brian lost the die roll, but we're playing low roll, so really he won the die roll.
Yeah.
So
I won the die roll, and the only thing slower than this hand is me on a racetrack, so I'm gonna keep it.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I've seen people run pretty slow before, so my hand's fine. We're on the draw. This is the great equalizer, if you will. So go ahead, Brian.
All right, let's go ahead and scry it up. Oh, I'll go ahead and keep that. Try to speed things up a bit.
All right.
Yeah.
I drew a good one, but still need some threats here. 18 and interesting. I think I'm just gonna take Courser. Yeah. And sure go. Temple, 2 Forests, Rift, and Boon.
All right, I'm gonna cast the Sylvan Caryatid that was not already in my hand. Go.
Man. All right.
So hopefully we don't get old Thought Seized again. But
see, the trick here is that I could Thought Seize him again, but I don't really want to take either of those 2 cards in his hand. And if I wait a turn or 2, he could draw a Garrick, and then I could hit that. And so I'm gonna just say go.
all right, draw a card. Well, that wasn't too bad. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop old Pelucrinus World Eater out there. Ship it back.
Interesting. All right. Yeah, I mean, if I'm playing against this kind of a deck, I think I would just try to play around as much stuff as possible. There's no reason for me to wait to do this. I guess there's potential for him to put Boon Satyr on it, but maybe that's worth it. Go. Actually, since I know Boon Satyr, I'm just, yeah, I already did it, but I think actually I should have waited, but it's fine.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and scry, and we'll bottom, bottom this one because it's really not at all what we want to be doing. So
is it a Voyaging Satyr?
No.
Oh, okay. Because Eidolon of Blossoms feels like exactly what you want to be doing.
Oh, I agree.
All right, we're gonna Thought Seize you again. Go to 16.
All right, I'm gonna flash Boon Satyr in response.
Sure.
And you get Cyclonic Rift. I have a Nykthos.
Oh, Nykthos. All right, and then I will Bow Blight this guy. Play Temples. Yep, that's a good 5-drop on top. We'll leave that one. The bloodiest of barons. All right, here you go.
All right. Well, fortunately, we just
Drew Garrick.
Savagely ripped a Garrick.
Oh no. Oh god.
Yeah.
All right.
So play that first.
5 land. 5 land. 5 land.
Right. Courser, Pelucrinus, Courser.
No way.
Voyaging Satyr. All right. Well, that was okay.
All right.
That was all right.
All right.
You're up.
I think we're still okay though. We'll see though. Ooh, that was. Excuse me.
Is that a Hero's Downfall at the top?
No, we already had the Hero's Downfall. I didn't want you to know that though, but you baited it out of me.
Yep.
Man, I just cannot let him use that again. So we'll just downfall it, I guess.
It's dead.
Attack you.
All right, 20 to 16.
Go.
All right, thank you, Garrick. Right off the top.
Yeah, old tidings.
Alright, so I'm gonna start things off with a Courser of Crufix.
Okay.
I'll play that and gain a life.
Okay.
17. Oh, Boon Satyr, you don't say. You don't say.
I do say.
Oh, well, that sucks for me. Well, I'm just going to play Prophet of Crufix.
Oh my god. That was like the only card I did not want you to draw.
And I'll pass the turn.
Because now I just can never beat that Pulchrinos in your hand unless I draw the 3rd Hero's Downfall, I guess. Man. Oh no. Oh man. So you have what, 3 cards?
Yep, you should know all 3 of them.
Yep.
These 3.
And you can cast all 3 of them, right?
I should be able to with this old Nykthos.
Yeah, this is real bad now. So my Blood Baron's going to die to his Pulchrinos. And I won't be able to block, but I guess I fight with it. Oh man, this is rough. Alright, I'll just say go.
Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and play a Courser.
Yep.
Play a Voyaging Satyr. Activate Nykthos. Play a Pelucrinus. Alright.
Man, that Garrick.
That Garrick was pretty sweet.
Oh man, there's no way I can win this game.
Pelucranos.
I believe that's a third Pelucranos, but you know.
Third Pelucranos. That's pretty good. All right, so let's see how much mana we have here. We have.
I think I might just be dead. That's a lot of mana.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So add 9. And I'm gonna attempt to just monstrosity for 4.
Yep.
All right, kill that guy.
All right, I gained 4.
24.
Yep.
And I'll crash in with
7 and 7, 9 is 16, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna bestow Boon Satyr on one of these coursers, I guess.
All right, that's 20 total. I go to 4.
All right.
Underworld Connections.
See, that's a strong one. It is a strong one.
Yeah. See, the thing is I drew Elspeth like 2 turns ago, but then the way that your hand played out, I could just never cast it without it just stone dying first. Here, the problem is like now you have a third Pelucranos.
I can just play and monsters kill all your guys. Yeah.
All your stuff untapped, by the way.
Oh
but
yeah.
Not that that's entirely relevant. So I'm just gonna tick up and hope that you forget that you can legendary rule away your old Pelucranos.
I mean, I think you're just. Oh yeah, you're not quite dead anyway.
Yeah, I go to 1.
Yeah.
But.
All right. Well,
so
I'll
do
gain 2
yeah,
first.
do the thing. There you
Yeah.
go. All right.
Cast this and kill all your guys. Kill you.
All right, so I'm on the play here for game 2. We both mulliganed, I believe, and my hand is pretty mediocre, but I think I have to keep it. The Temple and the Mute Vault make the lands much better. I'm not sure if I should actually, or I'll let you talk and then I'll talk about what I should do.
Yeah, so I'm also keeping my hand, and this is actually like a fine hand on a Multisix, especially on the draw. It's pretty resilient to Thoughtseize, and there is one card he could have that would really devastate us, but I'm just hoping he doesn't have it.
Okay, so. Well, I don't know what that is, but so the way that this hand starts off, if I Temple first and Thoughtseize on 2, I might not be able to kill his mana guy on 2, and I don't really want to Thoughtseize a mana guy, so I think I actually want to Thoughtseize on turn 1, and then depending on what he does next turn, possibly Temple or just play Swamp. So.
All right, so.
Oh wow.
So the old 1-land special on the draw with mana guys.
We're gonna take Corsair.
Yeah, it's pretty good against the Thoughtseize deck.
All right, you're go.
All right, draw. Oh, I'm going to play an Elvish Mystic. Say go.
All right, go.
Oh, get in for 1.
17.
And we're going to hope that he does not have Bioblight. No, that was the card we hoped he didn't have, but he does, obviously. So, Thoughtseize into Bioblight.
Yeah, not bad. Scry, some Mutavault. We already have a million lands and a Mutavault already. So,
go.
Demon. Here you go.
Yep, that's going to be bad. All right, we do have Eidolon Blossoms.
That's a good one.
Go.
That's a real good one. Ooh. All right, so we can scry here or attack and potentially cast this spell. So I think we'll trigger this guy.
No sex.
Attack right.
Take 8, 12.
Here you go.
Draw. That's unfortunate. I mean, that's not a bad draw. It's just a little unfortunate. Go ahead and scry.
Oh, because it came into play tapped.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think we have to bottom this because we just don't have time. Yeah, I don't think we have time to mess around with that card, so I'm gonna bottom it and I'm gonna attack with the Eidolon Blossoms.
Take 2.
All right, 15. Go.
Interesting. All right. Draw. Oh, attack for 8 or attack trigger.
Yep, that's fine. Go to 4.
Great Merchant. I'll play Skyland, another land on top, put it on bottom, and say go.
Draw. That's actually a really good draw. Yeah, it's a fantastic draw, actually.
No. Don't come back. What are you doing?
So I guess the question here is, does he have a Hero's Downfall? I think that we're probably just not beating a Hero's Downfall anyway. So I'm going to hope that he doesn't and attack you for 2.
Yep. 13 to 4.
Yep. I'm going to cast a Prophet of Crufix. Alright. Oh, he has it, so it's bad for us.
Okay, activate.
Yep.
Actually, no. Attack step trigger.
Sack.
Yeah, I drew a Pekka Rat.
Okay.
And say go.
Alright, well, that downfall was pretty gross.
Well, you do have a backup. Didn't you had 2 Prophets, right?
Yeah, I do have another Prophet, but I don't know if we can actually...
I mean, I think you just have to do that and hope I don't have, like, another thing.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think I'm just... I don't know.
Oh, do you not have a 6th land, I guess?
I mean, I don't have another land, but... I don't know, maybe I have to Prophet anyway. Like... Yeah, I guess I probably have to do this anyway. Go.
Make a Pekka Rat.
Sure.
Draw. Oh, wow, drew another Pekka Rat. Weird. It's a land. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll activate Mutable.
Yeah, I mean, I can't... Well, I guess I can still... Yeah, I guess I'm still fine, maybe.
Alright, attack trigger.
Sure, that's fine.
Whoa. Oh, Cyclonic Rift. There we go. Figured it out. Alright, so I think I just attack with the 2 Pekka Rats and the Demon, because he can... I guess I can put him to 2. He has to block both rats and Cyclonic Rift this, right? Yep. Because I can make another rat and deal 4. I guess he can maybe... Yep. Alright, tech.
Yeah, I'm dead. Like, I can flash this in, and then Cyclonic Rift Demon, but I have to...
Then you have to double chomp
I have to double block. You can make a rat, and then I just can't win.
Yep.
So, yeah. Alright, so we are back for sideboarding. I'm cutting Nylea because gods are usually pretty bad against, like, Doomblade decks and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, unless the god has a very specific role to play in a match. Like, for example, Erebos is really good against me, and Thassa is pretty good against me in the blue decks, because they do things that I can't really interact with that well.
Yeah.
Like, the Thassa lets you bottom extra lands. The Erebos keeps me from, like, gaining a ton of life with Blood Baron, but gods like Nylea, or gods that are, like, only good when they can turn on against me are not great, because I can shut it down pretty easily.
Yeah, Nylea's purpose is just to be a creature a lot of the time. And that's just rarely going to happen against a deck like this, so just Nylea's not that great. And then Arbor Colossus is there for Demon. It does increase my vulnerability to Elspeth, but I guess that's a risk I have to take.
Yeah, I mean, if Elspeth comes down, like, I don't know, there's not a whole lot you're going to be able to do unless you already have an overwhelming board position anyway, so...
Yeah, and then I have a 4th Garrick in my board, but I'm actually not bringing it in because I found that against, like, Thoughtseize Lifebane decks, a lot of times I have trouble getting to 6 mana to cast Garrick. And you can definitely have too many Garricks.
Yeah, and you're already boarding in some more expensive stuff too. Yeah, exactly. That makes sense. On my side, we're bringing in a Deicide because stupid Eidolon blossoms, but it also hits Boonsatyr and Corsair, which is nice. And if he had left in Nylea, it would have hit that too. But what are you gonna do? Pith and Needle just basically for Garrick, because if he plays an early Garrick, like if I have a really slow draw, having a Needle to preempt it is awesome. And it's one of the only cards that matters when he's out of resources, and Pith and Needle just keeps him from being able to catch back up. And then 3 Doomblades as just more pinpoint spot removal against his more important threats. We're boarding out Blood Baron because it's pretty mediocre. He has guys that can brick wall it for less mana, which is pretty horrible. If I had Grey Merchant in the deck instead of Blood Baron, I think I would leave in Grey Merchant because it's a way for me to deal you a lot of points of damage without having to attack. Yeah. But since Blood Baron has to attack to get any value, it's just not good in a matchup where you have 6/6s and 5/5s, and even Boonsatyrs can trade with it, which is gross.
Yeah, your Baron trades with my 3-drop.
Whip, similarly, like I have to use combat steps to interact with you. And if I'm cutting Blood Baron, Whip is pretty mediocre, especially because he can just sack a creature to turn off my Demon. So basically I'm only gaining life off of Lifebane Zombie at that point, and that's pretty bad. And then the Sin Collector has, what, 2 targets? So
yeah, 2 Cyclonic Rifts.
Cutting this guy, so.
Alright, so I had a mulligan in my opening hand. It was a lot of very expensive cards and not a lot of land. This hand is kind of not very good. but I can't mold a
Can I ask
5.
you a question? Does it get better or worse if I have a Thoughtseize?
Probably worse.
Okay.
So, I mean, I know he has a Thoughtseize. He's had one every game, and he'll have one every game. So,
Yeah.
we're basically gonna get destroyed by it, but there's nothing we can do. So,
All right.
good.
Oh yes. All right. We'll just see. Yeah, we're gonna take the big guy.
All right.
Now, Brian has a lot of time in this matchup to actually draw out of this pretty easily because my deck doesn't actually kill him very quickly. But yeah, good.
All right. Well, I'm probably going to cast a Voyaging Satyr on my turn.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I'm going to do. You're up.
All right. So that was a pretty sweet draw. Temple Scry. I'm all about some removal in this matchup, so we'll just leave that on top. Here you go.
All right. This would be a sweet time to draw a threat, which did not happen. So I'll get him for 1.
17.
Go.
I think you might beat me to death with that Voyaging Satyr. I'm not a math scientist, but that is a clock. Go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here comes the Goonie.
Alright, that's fine. Draw.
16?
Yep, and I'm just gonna say go.
I guess he has Cyclonic Rift, and he was thinking about burning it. I actually have no idea. Just gonna play Mutavault and say go. What's going on over there, Brian?
Well, go.
All right. Well, it looks like a Boon Satyr is coming. I think we'll just draw a card.
Okay.
I'm at 15. Yeah, we'll just untap. That was a very, very good draw, but I guess we can just sit on this Mutavault for a while and force him to play bigger stuff. Scry a land. I guess I'll just put it on bottom. Go.
Go.
I'll draw. 14.
Yep.
Now, one thing to remember is that I did side out like all of my ways to gain life, so I do need to be careful with this Underworld Connections at some point. Alright, Pack Rats.
Yep.
Temple, Trigger. I'll leave it on top and say go.
Alright, well, we could use something that's not a land. Go.
Yeah, even though he probably has Rift and or Boon Satyr, I think I'm just gonna start activating Pack Rat. Maybe this is incorrect, but I do want to try to put pressure on him, and if he has a Rift, I just want him to burn it, so. Okay. Attack.
No looks.
I will activate Mutavault, take 6.
Alright, 14.
Go.
That was a strong draw. Go.
Alright, I'll just discard a Bile Blight and make a Pack Rat.
Good.
I'll draw a card. 13. Attack.
$14. 14. No. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll block a rat.
I will activate both Mutavaults.
Okay.
Pass.
So I
Take 10.
10, go to 4.
Yep. I'll say go.
Alright. During your end step, I'll overload Cyclonic Rift.
Alright, I will draw a card.
Okay.
Go to 12.
So the reason I didn't pull the trigger on that earlier is because just bouncing Underworld Connections for a turn does nothing if we don't have any pressure to follow it up with.
Yeah.
And One of the ways I thought we could win is drawing gas and then killing him, but all right. Well, that's a good draw. But we basically drew a land every draw step, so our rift didn't end up being very good. But we still have a shot here, so I'm gonna plus Garrick. Eidolon, Courser, Elvish Mystic. All right, so
that's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
I would have kept that Thoughtseize if I knew you were gonna peel Garrick.
So we are at 4 life, so I can't just cast an Eidolon here, unfortunately.
No, go ahead. You're probably fine.
I just have to cast a Courser and go ahead and gain a life to 5. Scry. It's another Courser, which I'm actually going to keep that because we have all these Eidolons and stuff. So, and I'm just going to say go.
All right, I'm going to use my mana as efficiently as possible, and I'm just going to kill this guy and this guy.
Okay.
I want to get rid of as many blockers as I can. That was actually a very good draw, because we actually wanted one more land. So, Banishing Light this, Pack Rat, here we go. I'll take one down to 11. Or, sorry, I haven't activated yet. I'm still...
Alright. Go ahead and draw.
And that's why we like pithing you, ladies and gentlemen. One Garrick activation
so
is right back in the game.
Draw a card.
Yep.
And I'm going to hope that he doesn't have another removal spell here. So I'm going to go ahead and cast... I'm at 5 right now.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm going to cast Elvish Mystic and Prophet of Crufix.
Yep.
And I'm going to pass the turn.
Yep. I'm going to discard Unknown Connections.
Go to 11.
Yep.
Alright, so I get to untap everything. Go from there.
Alright. So I know you have another Eidolon of Blossoms.
Actually, yeah, you already drew. I was going to say, yeah, in your upkeep, I want to cast the other Eidolon.
Yeah, that's fine.
Draw 2 cards.
Yep.
And then I want to cast the Courser and draw 2 cards. That way, if he draws a removal spell... oh, wait, hold... Yeah, I guess you get to see both of those, I guess.
Okay.
Because Courser's in play.
Alrighty. Constellation is big game when we're in top deck mode. I might still be able to win this game, but it's going to be real tough. He is basically in turbo chump block mode, though, so just basically has to chump like X times a turn. Tech.
Yep, I am in turbo chump block mode. I need to actually find my other Cyclonic Rift is really my path to winning this game.
I mean, you could just chain a million enchantments off, and I think you'd be fine. But.
Yeah, unfortunately, our hand does not look like that. So, I'm gonna flash in a Voyaging Satyr.
Sure.
And just go ahead and block. Well, let's see. What are you at? You're at 11.
Yeah.
So maybe I don't want to block with
creatures with power.
Yeah, maybe I just want to use this Sylvan Caryatid. Since I can also potentially set up a scenario where I can just attack and kill him. So I'll go ahead and block with the Caryatid and the Elvish Mystic.
Okay. So, as he said, basically the only way I can die... So I've seen all your draws, so I know you don't have Polkarnos, right? Is that correct?
I think
because I saw those two, and you had a...
You don't know this card.
Yeah, I killed this Courser, yeah.
I don't think you know. Maybe you don't.
I think I should know all your cards, because there was a Courser on top of your deck when I killed your other Courser, and then you played... I don't actually remember, but whatever.
Yeah, there's a Courser on top, and then I played the double Eidolon, and I drew cards that you didn't know about.
Alright, so I think basically I just want to make sure my pack rats don't die and if he has one unknown card. So... I guess I say go... This is gross. Like, the problem is I have Elspeth, and I don't know if it's better to Elspeth or make more rats. I think making more rats is better. That's close. I could also alternatively just make one rat. I'll just say go.
Okay. Alright, so I'll draw this. Play this to gain a life and scry.
Yep.
To the bottom. Alright, that's a good one to have on top. So I don't think we can really attack here because of all these rats and things. So the best thing I can do is just cast a Voyaging Satyr. And then, yeah, just pass the turn.
That's pretty interesting. So by him not casting the Prophet, I think that I can kind of assume he just doesn't have something to do on his turn except for casting the Prophet. Otherwise, he would just play the second Prophet now. I guess he wants to play around Bile Blight. But I think, no, I don't know. Are you trying to play around Bile Blight? Because I would 100% just Bile Blight these, I think, if that's the case.
Probably, yeah.
But, okay. Alright, well, we'll discard Banishing Lights.
Okay.
And untap.
Okay.
Draw. Ooh, another pack rat.
So many pack rats.
That is a tough turn. Well, it might not be that tough. It might just be attack with a million rats, but at the same time, I have two very good cards in my hand, and I don't really know what to do. Man, this game got real interesting real fast.
I like Elspeth -3.
I was thinking about that play, actually.
Yeah.
Instead of making the rat, but... I mean, he just has to block with 4 guys. I guess if he has Polkarnos, that'd be really, really bad, but he can flash it, and he can't activate it for too much mana, so I guess that's fine. So we'll just force quad chumps, I suppose, or quad trades, or whatever. Pack Rat is a powerful magic card.
It is a powerful magic card. I don't want to lose my Eidolons because I need to draw this Boon Satyr. 3. Yeah, I need to draw cards off of that Boon Satyr. I think I'm actually okay losing my Courser. So, although maybe I'd rather keep the Courser and lose the Prophet, which is actually... Like, I have to hit Cyclonic Rift. So maybe I still want this Courser, so if there's a land underneath that Boon Satyr, I can dig deeper. Yeah, I guess that's probably better. So I'm going to flash in a Prophet.
Okay.
And then I'll just block with all these guys.
Okie doke.
Lose my entire team.
Alright, so... Yeah, I guess I just... Actually, you're going to draw a bunch of cards. So I actually think... So I have a Pithy Needle. That's my biggest problem here. If I Pithy Needle, I can name either Garrick or Polkarnos, which are like your only 2 cards to really get back in the game, I think. And Polkarnos has to be a combo with Nykthos. Like, you basically have to draw Nykthos and Polkarnos off your double draw spell off of Boon Satyr. But maybe you can chump block for a turn and then activate Polkarnos for a ton, but then your Nykthos is worse. So maybe I just name Garrick and just 6 blockers. You're at 6, right?
Yeah, I'm at 6.
Jeez, this is hard. I think I just say go. Alright. Just gonna force you into six chumps a turn.
Alright, draw a Boon Satyr. There's a Courser.
That's real good.
So start by just casting Boon Satyr and drawing 2 cards. Courser, Voyaging Satyr. Well, that's unfortunate.
I think you probably want to play the land first. It was actually kind of tough. Like, you gain 1 less life, but I don't know if that matters at this point. And you want to try to draw a spell and not the land.
Yeah.
But I guess the question is tapped or untapped. There's not a huge difference.
Well, the thing is I have to play the Courser anyway, right? Oh, yeah, but I don't want to draw the land.
Yeah, but you don't want to draw the land.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and...
I actually don't think the 1 life or the 2 life difference matters. Like, the difference between 5 and the difference between 7 is just like a mutable hit difference. But I actually don't know. I just wanted to bring that point up because this game is sweet.
Yeah, I guess it's probably better to just play it on taps in case I draw stuff. So
yeah,
puts me to 5.
Yep.
Yeah, 5. Alright, so cast Courser, draw 2 cards.
Yep.
2. Fortunately, I've already played a land. Another Boon Satyr. Alright, well, let's play these 2 out.
Yep. Would you like to attack?
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
Alright, I'll make 2 rats.
Sure.
I think at this point I'm just all in. Don't need no Elspeth, no way. Draw. Oh, another pack rat. Attack.
Alright, well, everything that's not one of my idle ones.
Maybe I should attack with these 2. That was probably stupid. Okay, that's fine. And... yeah, so you go.
Alright. Draw a Boon Satyr for turn. Right. Cast Boon Satyr.
Resolves.
Nope. Alright. This is a BBD special here. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this hand.
There's literally no way it can be a BBD special, because the BBD special is Sunpetal Grove and Arbor Elf. So my only guess is that this is Temple and Elvish Mystic.
That's just wrong. I'm gonna keep this hand though, and hopefully we end up getting there.
Okay. My hand is a little land light and we're on the draw, so I think it's okay since we're on the draw. But yeah.
All right, scry, bottom, go.
All right. Go.
Go.
Ludicrous, he said. Never in a million years, he said. Thoughts easier. I will take... ooh, wow. Okay. So I think this was my plan all along, was to Thoughtseize the Cyclonic Rift and then Needle Garrick. So I think that's exactly what I'm going to do, but I just got to make sure I don't want to take a creature. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to die, though, but we'll see. Alright, I just got to draw a land, so I'll be fine. Carroted, Garrick, Prophet, Courser, Boon Satyr.
Alright, well. Just going to play that guy and say go.
Draw. That's unfortunate. I would have loved for this land to come and play untapped, so I could kill your stupid elf, but...
I would like a land, just period.
Alright. There's a connections on top, but I think at this point, my hand's just all gas, and I just want to draw lands, so... I think I'm going to have to kill creatures for the next few turns, so here you go.
Alright. Well, I'm just going to play this Courser.
Brick, brick, brick,
Right.
brick, brick.
And hopefully we get there.
Brick.
Got there.
No.
Gain a life.
Yeah.
And a Nykthos on top? That's just delightful.
Alright, I'm
Go
going to
ahead.
deicide this guy.
Alright, he has been deicided. Is that exile?
Yep.
Yep. He's exiled.
I will... since I have to main phase it, I'm just going to banish it like this guy. Say go.
Alright.
Ho, 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 ho.
Maybe I should have... I probably should bring in Unravel the Aether against you.
Maybe.
Might do that for the next
I
one.
only have like... I guess I have 5 targets. It's not so
I'll
bad.
just play Eidolon of Blossoms and draw a card.
Jeez.
Go.
Man. Go.
Alright. Draw.
At least I can kill everything.
Attack.
I'm going to kill him.
I'm going to respond by flashing in a Boon Satyr
Yeah, that was a
and
mistake.
drawing a card.
Messed up real bad. Main phase your spells, boys and girls. Always.
Um,
But at least I made
I
him cast a
hate
Boon Satyr.
having to do this, but I'm going to do this and then play another Carroted.
Sure.
Go.
Bob Blight. Yeah, kill this guy. Go.
He's been Hero's Downfalled. Oh, I'm just going to play a Prophet of Crufix and then pass the turn.
Alrighty. Here we go.
Elvish Mystic.
In response to Elvish Mystic, so you don't have 4 mana off of Nykthos? I guess you would have 5 mana, so you could cast another guy. I'll Doomblade him.
In response to that, Lucrinus.
Yep, ultimate price Lucrinus.
Jeez.
Here you go. Told you I had all the gas. Just needed lands. Bottom and underworld connections. Big game.
I'll bestow a Boon Satyr and bash for 5.
I'm at 13.
Go.
Alright, I'll Obsy Wobsy you.
Alright, so 19 to 15.
And go. I guess I shouldn't do this because you can't actually do that in a tournament. So.
Draw. Oh, that's a spicy number.
No.
5U.
10 to 19.
You should be 10 to 19 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Arbor Colossus.
Yep.
Go.
Trigger.
Yep.
12 to 17.
Yep.
Downfall home.
Gross.
Sack.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take it.
Okay.
12 to 12.
Scry. Land on the bottom. Go. Trigger. What you got? I'm all out.
Alright, I'll attack.
Yep. I'm at 7.
Yep. And I can only play a Garrick that does not do anything.
Yes. But if you draw a Cyclonic Rift,
does.
trigger. 10 to 9.
Yep. Brick.
That was the opposite of a brick. Attack for 5.
Alright, I'm gonna block with a Caryatid. Yep. Cheers.
And trigger Obsy. Here we go. Dude, both these decks have some heavy hitters, man. This is fun.
Alright, something good. That's not good.
Something borrowed. Something blue.
Attack Elspeth.
I'll block.
Yep. Go.
Trigger. 8 to 9. Or sorry, 8 to 11.
Yep.
Draw. Check up. And attack you for 5.
I guess I'll block again.
Okay. I will pass turn. Trigger.
Alright, come on, deck.
I will say, Overload Cyclonic Rift next turn would be absolutely filthy.
Go. That's it. Actually, how much am I? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah,
So
I
you
guess.
got 1 floating?
No, it should be exactly 6. Oh, yeah, I have 1 floating.
I guess you could Monstrous here, if you wanted to.
I think I just pass.
Okay. Trigger. 6, 13.
Yep.
Drop. Make 3 guys. Pass trigger.
Alright, I'll untap Nykthos
Oh boy.
and just Monstrous.
Okay. Target?
I will not target anything. Well, we're on Cyclonic Rift or Bust here. It's not a Rift. Yep, I'm dead. Alright, so I am cutting my 2 Arbor Colossuses because they really haven't been that great, and he has, as we saw that game, like 900 Doomblades.
Yeah.
I'm bringing in a Garrick instead, which has been exceptional every time I've cast it, except for that game because he had his Needle.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to bring in Unravel for his Banishing Light and Needles, since really those cards were really good in every game we've seen them. So.
Yep. I just want to trial Drown in Sorrow. Brian's deck has a much higher density of 2 toughness creatures than I originally assumed. Eidolon Blossoms kind of changes that, and the fact he has Eidolon Blossoms means that he wants to hardcast Boon Satyr some amount of the time. So these are pretty comparable in what they do. Obviously this one costs more mana, but I think it's just higher impact, so I'm just going to try these out.
Okay. Alright, this hand is extremely slow, but I think it's still a keep because these are all like very good cards against him. And I'm just going to hope to use these temples to scry into stuff that's actually good.
Yeah, we have Thoughtseize for the, 5th game in a row? But this hand is very dangerous to keep. I think that we can keep it, though, since we have the Great Equalizer, but we'll see.
Alright, I'll go ahead and scry, and I'll bottom that since that is not what we need.
Alright, Thoughtseize you.
2 Eidolons, a Plukernos, 3 lands.
I'm just going to take Eidolon.
Alright.
Here we go.
Alright, we'll scry again.
Yep.
And bottom that, since we are looking for gas. Things that are cheap.
Take the other... Oh, God. Oh, no. I just wanted to take the other Eidolon and be done with it. Oh, man. I think I just take Garrick. This game's not going to end very quickly, so here you go.
Alright. Voyaging Satyr, not a bad one. Go. Yeah. Makes his take the Garrick play much better for him.
Go.
Draw. I'm just going to cast this Eidolon.
Sure.
Draw a card. That sucks for me. Go. Definitely played that one wrong.
I should use the Satyr and drew a Temple.
Yep.
I'll let you take it back. It's fine. Like, you're not going to attack into this anyway.
Yeah, like, the reason I played the land first is if, like, you want to just play a removal spell, but you would wait till end of turn anyway.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
it's
no,
fine.
no, rewind. It'll change the texture of the whole game. I'd much rather have, like, the game actually go how it should have gone. Because there's no way you attack with this guy into this, so that's fine.
Alright, so I'll scry and bottom that, since we do not need lands.
So I've already drawn for the turn. I'm going to draw on Sorrow, scry.
Okay.
I don't think we need the other Drown in Sorrow anymore, so we're just going to play land and bottom this. So go.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to play a Polychronist and Elvish Mystic and say go.
Alright.
Feeling Polychronist is probably going to bite it, but...
Go.
Rats.
Not yet.
Go.
Oh, demon it is. Here we go.
That's pretty good.
I agree. Very powerful.
Go.
Trigger.
Yep.
Alright, attack for 9 or 8, sorry.
Oh, it will overload Cyclonic Rift.
Oh, jeez. I haven't played a lane yet, so I guess that's not so bad. Okay.
The Mutavault doesn't go.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Before blocks, Doomblade Pulchronos.
Okay.
Take 2.
Yep.
You're at 18. Now I'll play Temple Scry and keep that on top.
Oh, that's unfortunate that he had the Doomblade as well. Attack for 1.
14.
Mystic, go.
And Elspethu. Go.
Alright. Eidolon.
That's a good one to start, at least.
That's a good one to start with. Alright, draw a card. Prophetic Crucifix.
Yeah.
Go.
Draw. Make 3 guys. Banishing like this. Shock, play demon.
Yep.
I'm at 12. And I don't actually mind attacking with these. I'm just going to lose 1 and either deal 2 damage or trade off, and that's fine.
Alright, I'll block 1.
Yep. You're at 16?
Yeah, 1 of those is gone.
Here you go.
Scry. Bottom. Go.
Draw. Attack trigger.
I think I have to sack at this point.
Attack for 5.
Block 1 of them.
Take 4.
Down to 12.
Take up Elspeth. And go.
Dead.
So that was pretty cool. I don't know. Scoreboard or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, the games were cool. They were interesting. I mean, I kind of got destroyed. If I had had maybe I don't know. I feel like if I had a third Cyclonic Rift, I might have had a shot in some games. But at the same time, like, almost every single game was like me keeping a good opening hand, you thought seizing me twice, and then me drawing Cyclonic Rift instead of a threat.
Yeah.
And then just sitting on it, and then just drawing like 4 or 5 lands and finally like overloading it but not getting any value because I didn't have any pressure.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, the games were actually really cool. Like a lot of back and forth. There were games where I thought there's no way you could win, and then you're like, oh, here's a Garrick. Oh, I drew 4 cards, and now I don't feel like I can win anymore. You know, like the game where I think it was game 3 where I was just attacking with 6 pack rats at the end or whatever.
Yeah,
that was really cool because it actually showed like there were. It gave you your deck is built in such a way that you got like 6 draws to find like the one outer left in your deck to try to come back from a board state that was just like impossible to win from at 2 turns previously when I had 3 or 4 pack rats and like 8 cards in hand with underworld connections. So that was really cool. I mean, I think the deck is really powerful. You obviously have a lot of draws that can flood out because you have 12 mana guys, and Courser like kind of feels like flooding out sometimes, even if you're playing a few extra lands, but he didn't draw that many lands this match.
Yeah, like I only have 22 lands, so like the majority of the time I shouldn't draw like a lot of actual lands. I should draw more like creature lands.
Yeah.
But I mean that can actually be problematic against like verdict decks, but
yeah, I agree. The deck does feel really fun. I know from like my side, just watching Brian do really cool things with Eidolon Blossom just made me super jealous. Yeah. And I'm just like, I'll kill stuff, I guess. Doomblade is a good card.
Ban Doomblade.
Yeah.
Ban Doomblade.
Ban cards that don't see main deck play anymore.
Yeah. No, do not ban Doomblade. But yeah. Yeah, the deck was cool. Yeah, it definitely has issues with card Thoughtseize.
Yeah. Well, I mean, decks have issues with card Thoughtseize, so I think the only deck that doesn't is like Burn, because card Thoughtseize is free shock.
Yeah.
It just turns one of my cards in my hand into a shock you. That's like usually
mono red
good.
or burn. Those decks don't really care that much.
Yeah, if a deck has Eidolon of the Great Revel in play,
yes,
Thoughtseize is not a good card to cast. So
correct. But yeah, this deck's really cool, and I actually thought that it played out pretty well too. Like, you killed all my threats and killed me with Pack Rat, but I felt like I was like playing things on most every turn. So it felt like the deck was curving out pretty well. Prophet was like actually pretty cool.
Yeah, Prophet was sweet. I think it was either game 1 or game 2 where you had I think it was game 1, right, where you had triple Pokernos, and like if I couldn't kill the Pokernos because my removal in my hand was sorcery speed, it was a banishing light, and so I couldn't cast Elspeth because then you would just fight and kill my tokens and then kill me. And yeah, that was awesome. But I assume the Prophet just gets better in matchups that don't have a ton of removal as well. So
yeah, like one of the Prophet's kind of bad if you like play the Prophet. If you like bank on the Prophet, like that one game I had to bank on you not having a removal spell.
Yeah.
Because that was like my only shot to win, and then you kill my Prophet, I don't get to untap all my stuff, and I'm just like,
Yeah. You just spend 5 mana for a 2/3.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah, please don't have Bile Blight. Bile Blight. Talking hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know, the decks were cool. Black White's an awesome deck. Obviously, I'm not that disappointed to see Black White win because I like Black White.
Yeah. I talked about it in my article last week, and I'm like, Brauin-Duin would be proud. Charlie Reinhardt's a solid mage. So
yep.
Anyway, I just want to say that I love doing videos with BBD. He's way less of a big dummy face than Brad, and yeah.
I mean, I'm still a dummy face. It's just a little bit smaller.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
See ya. Goulet.